off in her words page. Tanya says, happy birthday, babe. Well, she didn't say babe. I said babe. Hey, pumpkin. The initial was, I borrowed the $70 from the woman. And she initially told me that she had to have it back because she took it out of her mortgage. Destiny says happy birthday, but she took it out of her mortgage payment and needed it back very fast. Rachel says happy birthday.
Thank you.
But in the messages that I got from the grandson, and I can show screenshots of these, it said she's living half a week with him and half a week with his brother. So that kind of got me confused. And then I have the screenshots and messages from the grandson saying that him and his wife bought her, I'm wanting to say, I'd have to go back and read it, but I think he said $200 worth of groceries. I know groceries are high and everything, but anyway, that was thank you for the heart, me Rose. That's what was said. Bought him $200 worth of groceries, and apparently she's bouncing back half a week at his house, half a week at their house. And it just kind of rose a bunch of questions for me. Like, our old buddy James Vigo says happy birthday. She said thank you. I don't know if you could hear that one. It was pretty weak. She was probably just took a bite of food. Isabella says happy birthday. She says thank you. She's got a mouthful of food right now. Guys, I really need a
Then they started telling me about my Facebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm trying to get my stuff unstuck. I gotta get some spray for this air fryer. And I need to go to the Dollar Tree at some point and pick up a cheap tone.
Yeah.
Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get my lunch accentuated in here, and everything's sticking to the air fryer today. I don't have any spray. Every time I go to the store, I keep forgetting to get spray, and I don't have tongs to do it with. But anyway, Queen Mama says happy birthday.
Thank you.
She said thank you. I usually have the cooking spray. I just spray it, put it in there, and man, it does great. Jamie says happy birthday.
Thank you.
But back to the story at hand. I'm trying to figure out. We went from all of a sudden it was, I need this money back because it's coming out of my mortgage, to I need this money back to buy food. And if somebody wants to explain to me how that changed, I'm open to hear how that supposedly changed. And I'm not saying any of this because I don't want to pay her back. I'm trying to pay her back. I paid back some of it. I just couldn't pay back all of it. And then it's Ron said happy birthday.
Thank you.
He said happy birthday to a very special lady.
Aww.
So we went from it being for a mortgage to I need it for food, and then now grandson's bought food for her, but it's still I need it for food, and now she's needing. Now she goes back and forth between his house and the brother's house. So is there a house that she needed the money back for the mortgage? Or was it she needed it back for food? Did the grandson buy food for her? Where does she actually live? Now, she has to work tonight, unfortunately, but she's off tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, I'm going to cook her a good meal and all that. She's an older woman. I don't know exactly how old she is. Everybody keeps saying elderly and making it out like she's a 80-something-year-old woman. Yeah, Susie Q. It's just and here's the thing too that got me is like she tells me, and I've tried to keep all of this out of it. She tells me that Reddit reached out to her. Well, who knew she sent me money besides me and her? So I'm not going to believe that story that these awareness people just reached out to her from nowhere when they had no clue me and her had any kind of transaction. What does it really matter? The thing that really matters to me is, okay, it's her money, right? I understand that, and I'm paying her back. But with the lies, I'm getting death threats. I'm getting people threatening to slash my tires. I'm getting threats of people coming to my job and starting stuff. I'm getting posted on Facebook, and the actual owner of the store I work at is commenting on it and is going to look into my employment. I don't know what he meant by that. I could lose my job over all this. All because and none of this was necessary to go to the awareness people, because the Wednesday I told her I get paid, I was going to send her some of it, and her and the grandson both said, look, understand you can't send all of it. Send what you can. I sent her $25 on the Wednesday that I told her I was going to send it. Now, I know there were some other days I told her I was going to send, and I just couldn't send it. But I told her, I said, look, I get my first paycheck now. I don't know what I can send you on that day, but I'm going to send you something. That's fine. That's fine. The grandson. That's fine, which I don't know if it's the real grandson now or not. And I say that because one of the awareness pages is taking credit for doing that. So I don't know if they made up this fictional character again, because they made up all these other ones with all these fake names and, you know, this is that and the other, fake profile pics, fake names. So yeah, it's like on Facebook, when they're starting to comment on my Facebook and Angela's Facebook, they're using Chumley from Pawn Stars and Jane Doe, which everybody knows Jane Doe is the name of the police department uses when they find a unknown female body. So the money's going to be paid back. It's this other stuff of what's going on in her story, and now the awareness people just didn't reach out to her. That's a crock of shit. I'll call 100% BS on that, because who would have known who would have known unless you told somebody I loaned him $70 and you won't pay me back. Nobody would have known that except for me and her. She had came on our lives several times, and it was lives where we was needing help, and I had my Cash App up, and she was like, hey, I can't send much, I'm going to send you $10 to get Angela coffee. And she had done that a couple of times, and we talked, and we became friends on here, and there was every intentions of paying her back, but the work that I had at the time just didn't pay me the way it was supposed to, So it was friendships on here I agree with you, Brian. And see, that's what they're doing with all this. All the facts are just getting twisted. Yes, I borrowed $70 from this woman. Yes, I told her I would pay her back. Yes, I didn't know when I could pay her back. When I knew I was getting a paycheck from work, I told her I'd pay her that Wednesday. I paid her back. This last paycheck, from my misunderstanding of how everything or pay periods began and ended. Yeah. This paycheck was not what I thought it was, and I didn't have a single thing to send. She has gotten $25 back, and she will get more back next week on Wednesday when I get paid, because this next paycheck will be better. Because now I understand the pay periods. I always thought the pay period we had coming up was something different. What, babe? Yeah. Yeah. Angela has the Snapchats. Not Snapchats, but Cash Apps, where she'd send $10, $20 and it would say, go get you a coffee, sweetheart. You see, I can show all of that. I have chose not to show all of that and talk about none of this up to this point. But it's gotten to the point to where I feel like I have to defend myself now. I have sent him a DM. I've never met the man who owns the store. The most I could do was send him a DM on Facebook. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, he sent me a thumbs up. I don't know if that means everything's all right. I don't know if that means he's still looking into our employment, because that's what he said he was going to do on the Facebook status. I mean, he has no reason to. You know, he offered to make it right with the woman, and if she was willing to do that, and I don't know what came after that. I don't know. I haven't been into work today to talk. I don't know if I go into work and I have a job. Only thing I know is go to work at 4 o'clock, and I'm hoping for the best, guys. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go look at that when I get off here.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah. That was her, by the way, back here burping. Exactly. I mean, and see, that's the thing that... are you getting up anytime soon? Are you getting up anytime soon?
No.
Oh, I needed a fork. Okay. I mean, you can. You can always turn the camera away. But it's like when it's getting to this point, like I feel like I've got to start saying, hey, this is what's happened. Did she loan me money out of her mortgage or her grocery money? Did the grandson buy her $200 in groceries? Does she have a house? Because the grandson said that she's living with him half a week and his brother half a week. Queen Mama, that is 100% correct. Just because someone asked doesn't mean you have to send. You know, she could have said no. She had made the statement that, well, I didn't want him to stay in the car because of Angela's health, and that was sweet of her. I appreciate that. But believe me, I would not have taken a single penny from this woman if I knew she was going to run right to the awareness crew. Yeah, she chose to send it. That's what I'm questioning right now, and I'm questioning that now because one of the biggest pages that stays on us posted a video about how he's the grandson, or he put a video up being inside the DMs between me and the grandson. It's like it's obviously logged in. Now I don't know if it's really him. I don't know if it's this guy made it up, but when he posted that, he put, "Let me introduce y'all to the grandson," and then he put me behind it, and then he put, "I'm the one trying to get this woman her money back." So, are you done eating?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You want me to add
The what?
also?
Yeah. She put a thing on there. Her friend is friends with Coco, and they found a poster of us from 2011. So, yeah, I didn't tell you her name apparently. I've got to take my meds and sit here in a second. I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch. But it's like there's so many things. It's just like so many things that's not adding up to this part, and that's what's. Nothing changes the fact that I borrowed the money and I need to pay her back. Nothing changes that fact. Exactly, Queen Mama. I asked, she agreed, she sent it back. The agreement was I was going to pay her back the next day when I got paid from the job I was working at. The next day, I got stiffed on some money myself, and I didn't have it to pay back. And I was trying every day to get her the money back. And when I knew I had a solid paycheck coming, I'm like, look, I get paid Wednesday from McDonald's. I know that's going to be there. That I know that paycheck's going to be there, so I can pay you back something there. And when it was there, she got paid back. She didn't get paid all of it, but it was the agreement of, hey, y'all can pay me in partial payments from her and the grandson. So, and up to this point, I have not shared any of these stories about this woman to anybody. I have not talked bad about her, but it's like I'm getting forced. I pushed my back against the wall to come out and finally tell this side of the story. Like I've just rode with it for so long. Huddy buddy. There we go. I got it right that time. 100% agree with you. I've got friends that I've loaned money to a decade ago when I was in a better situation. And, and I see them all the time, but I've never gotten the money back. Guys, y'all bear with me. I need to go get a fork. I'm going to put you on pause for a second. I can get a fork in my meds. I'll be right back. Y'all.